Hi, hope everyone is having a beautiful and healthy week. I want to share a quick thought on the Parsha. We know that Yaakov Avinu, he left home to run away from his brother Eisav, and he went to his uncle Lavan's house. Lavan, as we know, was a trickster, not such a nice guy. And when Yaakov was there, he married the two sisters, Rachel and Leah, and he worked there for many, many years. And Yaakov wasn't ready to leave, to go home, until he felt he was able to overcome Eisav. He was able to defeat his brother Eisav. Now, when did that happen? So we find, as we read the Psukim, we read the Chumash, that Yaakov went home, was ready to go, when Rachel gave birth to Yosef. And Rashi says that it's because the children of Rachel, specifically, are the antagonists to Eisav. There's something about Rachel and her children and her descendants that is the exact opposite of Eisav. So we find that Rachel and her descendants epitomized the midah, the attribute of shtika, of being quiet, which is related to bitachon, having trust in God. When Rachel was supposed to marry Yaakov, but Lavan switched her with Leah, Rachel was quiet and she gave over the signs to Leah so that she shouldn't be embarrassed. She sat back and she had trust in Hashem. When Yosef was in jail, he was quiet. He had trust in Hashem that it would all work out for the best. And that's what happened. It did work out for the best. And we find by other descendants of Rachel, King Shaul, similar things. And Esther also, she didn't tell the king where she was from. She had trust in God. So Rachel and her children epitomize the attribute of trust in God, bitachon and shtika. However, Eisav was the exact opposite. Eisav believed that man's success is only dependent on man, that the goal of life is to be powerful and mighty, and that power and might will come through my own efforts and nothing else. I can fully rely on myself. So Rachel and her children were the exact opposite of Eisav. Shtika, bitachon, trust in Hashem. And that's the way a Jew is supposed to act, to follow the example of Yosef and her children. Whenever we have a tough time, some people are going through difficult times, especially now, we have bitachon. We trust in Hashem. We sit back. When a person trusts in Hashem, he doesn't have to pursue every single avenue for success because he knows in the end of the day, the success is going to come from Hashem. And when a person has bitachon, trust in God, and since we know God can do anything whenever he wants, and he's the most powerful, then a person can relax and can never lose hope because Hashem is always watching out for him, and through his trust in Hashem and his bitachon, he'll be successful.